Welcome everybody. If you're joining us, it is day 2 of the Standard Bank Easter Rugby Festival. We've got our 4th game underway for the day. It is Work School, Helpmekaar, just up the road. They'll be playing from your left to your right in their regular brown and white strip versus the men from across the UK from Pretoria. It is St. Alban's College in their grey and navy blue. My name, Lucky Litsabo, and joining me in commentary, my co-commentator, Tyron Liebenberg.
How's it going, Lucky? Sorry. Great to be here this afternoon, as we see Helpmekaar taking the ball up to the halfway line. And good to see 2 private schools coming up against each other. One from, like you said, from Pretoria. The other one from up the road here, just over the hill. Tyron Peters here, commentating with you boys. Coming live from St. John's again. A beautiful day as Helpmekaar smashing it up the field. Number 21, Tian Marais, giving it out to the flower off their beautiful speed of the ball here. Lucky, what do you think St. Albans' chances are today against this fiery Helpmekaar?
Very fiery team, like you say, Tyron. They're here to play. Great brand of running rugby, as you've seen in the first couple of exchanges against St. Albans. They're full of running this pack, lean, mean athletes, so expect good interplay between backs and forwards in terms of Helpmekaar. What I saw from St. Albans, particularly coming off from Thursday, just need a little bit of leadership. They just need to get that go-forward ball, particularly in that final third. Just those combinations need to become unstuck.
Traditionally, St. Albans really do well at these festivals. I know it's their first one. Normally they're at the St. Stithians Festival, and they've come across here. I know I've got a big shout-out to St. Albans loosehead prop, Brendan Rams, who's playing his trade now in the Major Leagues Rugby, playing for the Austin Elite. So St. Albans boys travelling all over the world as they try to defend now. As the Helpmekaar boys are flying down the left wing there. He's away. The left winger. Can anybody stop him, Lucky? Oh.
I don't think he can believe he's lucky. Fended one, fended another, and just for good measure, fend off a third as well. Ball still available for Helpmekaar. It does come now for them. They're deep inside their 5-meter line. Plenty of numbers to the right-hand side.
Oh.
And try time. Almost got stopped by the Standard Bank sign, did Jean Slabbert.
Unbelievable that he's cut straight through there, Lucky. Nice and easy, just like a hot knife through butter. Big boy, very difficult to stop from 5 meters out.
Certainly so, but now you see, Tyron, that interplay that I was talking about between backs and forwards. Runners available all the time, which makes a halfback's job so much easier, doesn't it?
Definitely. And it's unbelievable to see, like we say, the skill levels. As we see the replay here, Tina Marie getting it out. Nice little tip-off. And Jean Slabbert, like you said, doesn't even understand his luck. No one in front of him except the pole that almost stopped him. By the looks of the numbers on the Helpmekaar boys, it seems like they're giving quite a few of the reserves a bit of a run here. I see that Tian Marais is number 21. He's out there at scrum off. Looks like Tian Boats. And I remember some of these names from last year. Tian Boats and Christian Bezuidenhout on the left wing. Some really, really good continuity coming through with these Helpmekaar boys. And let's hope for the St. Albans boys and my mate Brendan Rams over in America that they can score next.
Tell your mate to get in touch with us on the social media. I'm sure he is watching. Join us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course on the YouTube. You're welcome to interact with myself and Tyron as well. If you are watching, happy to read your comments as they come through. Play brought now just over the 10 meter line.
So Ramsey's awake, and hopefully he'll be contacting us now, supporting his old alma mater there from across the Atlantic. Let's hope that Azi Kelo, who seems like a well-built chap here at hooker, is going to have his first line-out for the day. Short line-out called by St. Albans. Looking to go up in the middle. Good contest. Well played. Louis Seymour gets the ball out. Tabang. Oh, big strong run by the lock through the middle. Looks out the back door. Has it gone backwards? The referee says yes, play on. Oh, knock on. And Helpmekaar take over, Lucky.
It is a knock-on advantage. Referee decides he's had enough of that one there. Attempted chicken wing by the lock forward. Good run from him.
Simon Muller there at number 5 also running a little bit lateral, but there was big space and it was a bit difficult running over the cricket pitch. But I see that at number 10 we got Tabang Mogadima And, you know, I don't know. Well, he was at first receiver. It doesn't look like he's defending now at first receiver. But am I correct in saying that Kennedy Timber's still in charge of the St. Albans Rugby? Is Kennedy Timber still in charge of St. Albans Rugby, Lucky?
That's a great question, to which I don't have the answer to.
Yes, I think he is. He is still in charge. And I tell you, for me, Kennedy Timber was probably one of the most unlucky fly-offs in the country not to play for the Springboks. You know, a man like that playing in Free State and controlling the way the guys used to play. So when yes, and he used to play for Free State, but as a Zimbabwean international. And when I took over at St. Albans, I really thought that there was going to be a lot of exciting brand of rugby being displayed. As we see a turnover in the Tatev, but the flanker from Helpmekaar breaks quickly and he gets the ball, Tyler Scudder, as Maria goes blind. Good tackle by St. Albans.
Play now just brought up until the 10-meter line, as we see them using the width of that field. Good cut back there. Leaves the ball behind. Happy with it is the referee. Here comes the right winger now. Puts it back inside. Ball just going slightly forward there. Again, showing their dangerous counter-attacking abilities, Helpmekaar.
Sebastian Watney on the right wing there, coming around with the looping run. Looking for the little Hail Mary on the inside there. It seems to have floated forward according to Mr. Referee, and it was a good call. And it looks like we're starting to get a little bit of a tempo changer. We're starting to open up the game. Like we said, Helpmekaar, big intensity. You know, and let's hope that the St. Albans boys can match them. Mr. Tyrone Peters, good to hear your voice. And, thank you, Dylan. Great to hear. Miko Labashkachny. Hope you're doing well, young man. It was good watching you on the rugby field. So you should come down to St. John's with all the rest of your mates and come watch some here.
Sloppy ball coming out for St. Albans.
Oh, no.
Clears his line is the fly half Mukhadima. Going to have to start from very deep out is Helpmekaar. Full of running they are, so I'm sure they won't be afraid to have a go.
Very good to see Malbert van der Spey with a strong run through the middle there. More traditionally putting it on their boot down to the big left winger here, Chulo Peter. Chulo gives it back inside to his fullback, who's looking like he wants to go and counter-attack right now. And away he goes. Oh, a bit of a poor pass there. Unlucky for the right winger. And he's collected it now. The big lock going straight now this time. Good ball by St. Albans.
Very good and solid from St. Albans thus far. They do have numbers here. We need someone to straighten the field for them, though. As they do, they get up until halfway. The winger is still going.
Go,
Cuts
Peter.
back on the insides is Peter. He does need support. It comes in the form of the tight head prop from St. Albans.
Simon Muller again through the middle there. Sorry, there. Seymour seems to be playing there. Oh, and the referee has pinned them. First man in at the ruck. He's on his feet, the referee says, number 16, Stefan van Standen. And St. Albans getting pinned for holding on. Very good attacking position, Lucky. So unlucky that they were not able to get their ball out. They looked like they had numbers either side.
We see this replay here. Wonderful run from Peters. He needed some players to support him. Weren't any players there to support it. Finally came in terms of Fipaza as we go back live now.
It looks like they didn't find a touch there, Lucky. And Bazarino's gone down the left wing again. One to beat. Can they stop him? He's still going. Massive handoff in the face. Huge. First man there. Great cleaning out by Helpmekaar again. Oh, the hooker's not able to collect, but the referee says it's gone backwards. Well done again by the number 7 flanker there by Helpmekaar, Ruan Nokia. And he goes blind, Marais, straight through. Bazarino now. I actually think that was the right winger, Watney.
Ball held up now deep inside the 22. Will referee call it? It does seem to be going forward. It finally gets to ground.
Oh, it's stolen.
Wonderful steal there by Fipaza from St. Albans. Very quick on that line was the Helpmekaar defense. It does get play just outside the 22.
And Lucky, as you see now, the intensity with these Helpmekaar boys. If you're the St. Albans coach now, we are 9 minutes into the game. They're 7-0 down. You can see the line speed on defense from Helpmekaar boys. What do you start telling your boys on attack do we still keep ball in hand when channel 1 is getting flooded, or do we look for the little dinks over the top because we risk giving them the ball then?
Certainly so. I think it's a combination of the two, Tyron, particularly them being so deep. They do need to exit that ball, so a dink over the top would do. You don't want to be caught unawares deep inside your 22.
As Brink Marks takes it up in the middle with a great line out, and Helpmekaar look to drive it towards the 22. Simon Muller getting thrown out of the maul there. Murray looking to get it out now as it looks like the ball is presentable. Away goes the Murray. Gives it out to Boats. Big pass out wide. Bezayano again. Bezayano's just pushing people away like for fun. And over he goes. Nicholas Jordan. Unbelievable. Bezayano doing all the hard work, handing 2 people off, and then the easy inside pass. And Nicholas Jordan goes over for the try.
He just likes slapping people, doesn't he? He just has a go with them all the time. But wonderful, Finn. That's what you want to see from your wingers that we see in the highlight. Great distribution of the ball. It does go to the trusty winger once again. Fends off one, has a go at another one, and then still has a presence of mind to offload to a teammate. Try time, Helpmekaar. It is 12 points to 0. We're 11 minutes in with a kick to go.
Lucky again, if we're the coaches of, I'll always look at the underdogs now. We look at the St. Albans boys. They're a little bit behind. You know, they've got 18 minutes to go now, or 19 minutes to go before half time here. And I think it's imperative that they score next. But if you look at the way the Helpmekaar boys are always looking to run out of their 22, would it not be an idea to play a little bit of tactic and maybe kick them into their 22 and then try and hold them there and let them run it out?
They need to get out of their own half, Tyron. That's a priority number 1. And then when they're there, they need to stay there. So I'd like to see the backline players exit the ball with good chases, because what's been happening is every time they do kick the ball, there's no one chasing. So it's a free run for Helpmekaar.
And if we look at the tight 5 battle today, like at the moment, there is only one team in it. Helpmekaar tight 5 are completely bullying this game. And we do know that whoever's tight 5 is strongest normally boss the game. As Mogadima looks to get us going again. Nice deep kickoff. I think this is the right, Watney, the right winger, puts it on the boot for his men to chase. Takes the play
kick
down just inside St. Albans' half. Brilliant, actually to the 10-metre line of St. Albans. Polished outfit this, Lucky. Helpmekaar look really good today.
Really polished. They really look like they know what they're doing. St. Albans really have to step up here.
Always getting a helping hand from my friend Lucky over here, boys. What would I do without him? Unbelievable. As Muller takes it up now. Big strong run by Simon Muller, and the referee penalises Helpmekaar. Poor offside. Very offside. And again, you called it earlier. They were flying up in defence. A little bit too eager this time.
They were just too eager off that line out. That's where the call came from, the assistant. That back line there just rushing up too hard. That man has been vital for St. Albans, but he does need support, does the lock forward.
Definitely. He's one out of the tight 5 that really is working hard. I look at the guys like the hooker, Isaac Kettle, he's a strong lad. I think he can support the lock as well. You know, and then in a case like this, when you've got a really strong tight 5 from Helpmekaar, sometimes you need all 8 in your pack to take them on.
Yeah.
You know, you just need to get a little bit tighter. You've got big boys like Chulo Peter on the outside here for St. Albans. Let the forwards do the hard yards and give them some space on the outside and let them, you know, do what they do best.
Certainly so, as we see a wonderful kick there by Mogadima. Great attacking platform now for St. Albans. First task is to gather the ball, which they do successfully. Been very popular, this 6 line-out maul these days. Huh?
Beautiful and well executed by schoolboys. As number 4, Race Fulford is the man that takes it up, and St. Albans driving beautifully. Brilliant maul here. You hardly ever see an Afrikaans school getting pushed around like I said, maul time. Sorry to say, but it's for real. And over they go. Try time. Gotta be. Yay! Try time it is, and we have a game, people. Great confidence booster for St. Albans. And we just said, sometimes it's better for the whole 8 to take on the opposite pack. They did so, and well rewarded. Well done to them.
Wonderful to see, like we said, that 6 ball is always risky, but if well executed, like we've just seen there, absolute textbook display. And Kian Turner, the try scorer, we'll just see now in the highlights reel, Tyrone, that maul was just textbook. Good organization. Look at those lock forwards, driving them through there. They kept it nice and tight. The forwards were really doing the hard yards there, and they just kept going, didn't they?
Brilliant.
Didn't lose their shape.
Unbelievable how they kept their shape together. Really well coached. Credit goes out to the coaches as we see the placement of the ball. Definite try. Great position by the referee. And well done to him, and well done to St. Albans. And let's see if Makadima could add the extra 2. He makes no mistake.
Wonderful strike of the ball ensures that St. Albans are right back in this contest. We're just over 15 minutes in, and it is 14 points to 7 in favor of Helpmekaar. First real visit down in the 22. So St. Albans have shown that they can get a point. Their problem, however, has been getting out of their own half.
And it looks like they're going to be in their half now. So let's hope that they can. Let's see what kind of tactic they use as Helpmekaar knock it on, and it looks like they'll get advantage to St. Albans. Beautiful interplay there between the hooker and the prop. Brilliant work. As the flanker shows good enterprise by passing it there through the middle of the field. Seymour getting it out. Mokadima. There's Kelo, the hooker again. Strong man, Kelo. Looked like a bit of a high tackle there, and the referee pinning Helpmekaar. High tackle. Bring those tackles down, men. Well done. Actually, I was sorry about that. Justin Hugo, it was you at number 6.
You know what's really nice to see, Tyron? Often you see teams that go down by 14 points in the first 10 minutes, and all of a sudden they give up and they say, hey, man, geez, big occasion this one for us. Yes. Whereas now what you've seen with St. Albans, which has been really impressive, they're not shying away. They're taking the fight right back. This is a beauty of schoolboy rugby.
Brilliant, brilliant. And again, they're taking them on now with what they did the last to get their try. It looks like they've really worked hard in their first phase. And I wouldn't be surprised if your call about going up at 6 again at the 6 ball, Race Fulford going up again. He looks like their main jumper. And I think they're going to take Helpmekaar with another maul.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, brother.
Brilliant. As Muller goes up just to prove me wrong. What do I know? But
Great
they do look to maul.
Great changing up.
Seymour, Mokadima. Good pass. Well done. Peter joins the line. Hold on to that ball, lads. Seymour looking to get it out now. They go on open side. Hugo. Strong run by Justin Hugo.
Wonderful run and good confidence shown here by the men from St. Albans. They do have numbers to the left-hand side. Tackle called there by the referee. Still options to the short side.
Oh, well done by Sam Stevenson.
They should just be careful not to be isolated.
Yes. Seymour to Muller again. Muller through the first channel there. Almost at the 22.
Of numbers to the right if they can get the ball away here, Tyron, as we see them. We need someone to run straight.
Here we go.
Draw those defenders in as we see there.
Beautiful. Is that Flepo? And Sani Flepo looks like he's been held up there by the Helpmekaar boys. And that is a tactic that the Helpmekaar school often uses, that a lot of the time, especially their backs are bigger than the opposition. And then instead of going for the tackle, they'll go to hold the guy up. And that's why a lot of the time they sometimes get some high tackles. And they like to turn the ball over through holding them up, getting the ball to be a maul, and then it's their scrum. So let's hope that St. Albans can put them under pressure in the scrum.
It's obviously a training ground move, this one. We've seen it twice now from Helpmekaar. They're not just looking to tackle, they're looking to dislodge the ball. We saw it in the attempted steal at the maul, and again now with the ball being held up there. Kenzani was held up. So the players are looking for work, particularly on defense.
Definitely. Looks like Peter's going to join the line now on defense. He looks like he's carrying a little bit of a niggle. Doesn't look too happy.
Yeah.
And if you look at the way the Helpmekaar guys have lined up here, 10, 12, 13, right next to each other, looks like they're probably going to, I would love to see if they take a wide here.
I'm fancying a bit of a skip loop, a dummy runner, 2v1 there. It really then does open them out wide.
Definitely. Wouldn't be surprised to see Helpmekaar run here as Maria gets it out. Big crash by Watney, the 14 joins the line.
Quick ball should be the order of the day here.
Is that Bezairinot again? Bezairinot from the opposite wing. He comes across. Gives it across to Malbert van der Spy. Van der Spy back inside. Oh, unlucky. Well done. Well done. Is that Hugo again? Brilliant by St.
looking
Albans.
for work, hasn't he?
Magnificent by Hugo. And Stevenson gets it out now. Well done by St. Albans. Oh, that is Justin Hugo. Sorry, lads. Luyanda Mpafu. Sorry, boy. As Kelo now looks to clean it up for St. Albans. Seymour getting out to Mokadima. Mokadima telling the guys to go around him. Puts it on the boot. The educated boot of Jared Dick. Good kick by Jared Dick. Out in the 22. Helpmekaar ball. Just want to say sorry to Luyanda Mpafu, the number 6, who's been working extra hard for St. Albans. Confused him with the other flanker, Justin Hugo. But Luyanda's having a great game at the moment.
Looking for work, and he's running almost like a centre there, so he's doing really, really well. But a wonderful kick there by Jared Dick. Didn't really have too many options. The line was very, very flat, and Helpmekaar had pushed up. So good territory gain for St. Albans.
I would love to see a St. Albans steal now. I promise I just want to see a game happen. I have no favourites here at all, although I do know I've got a couple of good friends at St. Albans. But love to see a steal now and throw the cat amongst the pigeons with these Helpmekaar boys. As it's a scrappy ball, and away he goes. Race Fulford is close to the line, 5 metres out.
You asked for a steal. There you go, Taran.
Seymour. Fipasa takes it up. Well done, well presented. Is that Jared Dick again? Show and go. Seymour gets it out. Mokadima calling for it. Changes direction. There goes Reese, the man again, to the flanker. Put Peter away. No, he wants him out. Try time. The flanker. We're going to find out now exactly who that flanker is.
Somebody
Could be Justin Hugo.
Excited about that try.
We've been saying Justin Hugo's name a lot, so maybe this is him. He's going to show us who he is.
Wonderful work rate here. Credit must go to that fly half. Mokadima decided to change direction. He saw where the play was going, and a wonderful 2v1 situation for them to go over the line.
Couldn't agree more with you, Lucky. Brilliant by Mokadima, seeing the difference, seeing the space on the other side, change direction. There goes Reese, gives it off. I'm telling you, that is Hugo. Show and go, and he's over the line. Well done to you, young man.
All of a sardine. Here's a game that you asked for, huh?
We have a game. Game on, yeah. And Mokadima looking to add the points. The way he struck it from the other side, my money's on him, yeah. Top pass. Over. Quality kick by Mokadima. You can see this boy's been practicing. Quality. And we have a game. 14-all. Helpmekaar all of a sudden, you know, playing all the reserves, might have been taking St. Albans a little bit lightly, find themselves in a position of 14-all. And I would love to see how they react if they had to actually go behind, because we all know how strong and good these big all-boys schools are when they're in front. But, you know, we were praising St. Albans for being 14-0 down, showed great courage. Let's hope we can continue, as Mokadima has a lovely clearance that is not fine touch. For Zaydenote, massive handoff again. Good tackle, eventually bringing him down there.
Zaydenote is lethal on that side there, but unfortunately every time he gets onto the ball, he runs out of space. I'd like to see Helpmekaar play him in a little bit more so he can do more. He's got a lot to offer, obviously, as we see a massive shrug, but he needs to work his way inside towards his supporters, and so he can get a bit of more go-forward ball.
Exactly what you say, Lucky. And you think about it, if this is his second year at the St. John's Festival, we all know that we've seen him now for 23 minutes. We know that he can do that. Show us what else can he do, you know, because it becomes a bit predictable. And I don't know how much development that's going to be for his game as a left winger in South African rugby. As Ricardo van der Merwe gets it in, they somehow win the ball back. Marais, open side. Beautiful run, nice and straight by Scudder. Tyler Scudder is a strong man. Open side again to number 23, Adrian de Toy. Strong run by Adrian de Toy. Marais out to number 22. Xavier van der Merwe gives the ball out. Ref says gone backwards. No, he says it's a knock-on. Van der Spaes knocked it on. And unlucky for, I think it's Sebastian Watney. The referee has said knock-on, come back for a scrum. St Albans getting out of jail there a little bit, lucky.
Getting out of jail, they weren't quick enough on that shift call, Tyron. Good discipline and patience shown by Helpmekaar, as we see here in the highlights reel. Quick ball here was the order of the day. Came very, very quickly. Plenty of numbers there. Unfortunately, just going past the ball he did. Pressure scrum, however, for St Albans now.
As we come back live, St Albans Seymour looking to feed. St Albans pack has been doing well when they've been as a unit. As we just get confirmed that our boy Hugo, Justin, was the try scorer. Seymour looking to get it out. Scrappy ball. Resetting now.
Big forward pack here from the two sides.
See the hooker, the reserve hooker for Helpmekaar is packing down, I think, at flank or 8th man. Shows the versatility they have in their side. Yeah, he's open blindside flank.
Blindside flanker, yeah. Old Bongi Bonambi's a former old boy over St Albans. Hopefully he's watching and spurring on his old boys.
Any St Albans old boys watching out here, please give us a shout out. Come down. St John's. What a fantastic festival. Come and watch some great schoolboy rugby as Seymour looks to give it out. Well done, Dick. Strong run there. Unceremoniously dumped there. Mokadima gets his kick charge down and everybody's onside. Push up, big trouble here for St Albans. The winger's got to make the hit brilliantly. Well done. Mokadima's got to make his hit. Well done. Fantastic defense.
It's a great rush defense and a rush tackle.
Brilliant work by St Albans. Screaming, Seymour screaming for them to get inside. Help him on defense. Helpmekaar attacking in the 22 now. Van der Merwe again. Big tackle. Well done, St Albans boys. Open side again. Tries to take him on himself, the fly off. As Marais goes by himself. Is he isolated? Oh, well done by Marais. And, you cannot stop him. Tyler Scudder. We said he was a strong man. You cannot stop him. One man out, picks and goes. No one in front of him. Really, really easy for him at the end of the day there, Lucky.
Will be bitterly disappointing from the St Albans management, considering it's almost half-time. They would have wanted to hold on to that lead. Good show and go, presence of mind there by Helpmekaar, as we see Tyler Scudder. Not going to stop him from there. He does stamp his authority by slamming that ball down for a 5-pointer. And just like that, this game turns for a third time in this game.
And you know, it's the rule of thumb. It's a cardinal sin on the one side to concede just before halftime, but you know, all good teams, they will look to score before halftime. I know in the 2015 year, and correct me if I'm wrong, I dare people to go and look this up, but every single game that New Zealand played in 2015, they were the last people to score before halftime, the first people to score after halftime, and the last people to score at the end of the game. They always made sure they scored, and they were the world champions. Unbeaten, I think it was.
Tian Vuertes adds the extra 2.
As the referee says, I think last movement for halftime. Love to see a scrappy kickoff here. St Albans run through and put us level pegging at halftime here. Come on. Mokadima getting us away. It's a good kick. Scudder, try scorer. It is him again. He's a big guy. Away they go looking for that left wing Bazeta note again. They find him. Again, he takes contact. Helpmekaar looking to clear. They're all in front of the kicker, Mr. Referee. No. He says play on. Well done by the 8th man, Kian Turner. One-on-one here with Van der Spey. Good support by St Albans, and the counter-ruck is good. Very good counter-ruck.
I'm not happy with that, Tyron.
What did you see there, Lucky? I missed something there, but somehow St Albans have the ball. And Ricardo van der Merwe with a big handoff to the middle of the field. Referee might have missed something there at the last ruck, but Helpmekaar have got the ball. And Bazeno again looking for another handoff. Doesn't seem to want to pass the ball, but handing off everybody in his way. Marais getting there now. Gets it out to number 22 again. Good defense by St Albans here. Very good and impressive line speed. Referee says penalty to Helpmekaar. Says a ruck is formed, and St Albans were playing the ball in the ruck. Will they look to take the points? No, they're looking to kick for the corner. Very positive play by Helpmekaar, and I'm hoping that St Albans can put that little mistake behind them and just hold them out here before half time. You know, there's 10 seconds to go. The referee already said that was the last movement. It surprises me sometimes how we push the time at festivals when we have 3 games in 5 days. But you know what? Maybe I'm just saying that because I'm hoping St Albans will get over the line here.
Let the kids play, man.
Yes, sir. As we see a knock-on by Helpmekaar. And St Albans, will they shift it? No, they won't. The sensible route, they kick it out. Half-time, 21-14. And from your view, what do you think St Albans has to do second half, Lucky, to make sure that they come out on top?
Pretty simple here from a St Albans point of view. Get into that final third. Every time they've gone there, they have managed to come away with points. For Helpmekaar, get those combos going. They're working so well between the backs and forwards. Open up those wingers and allow them to come back infield. We'll see if they'll take our advice. It is 21 points in favor of Helpmekaar against St Albans. We'll see you after this short break.
Evolve with the next generation Galaxy on SA's best mobile network. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus for only $899 per month on a 24-month MTN Made For Me S contract. You get 20 gigs free data plus 2 gigs every month for 12 months. We got you. Sign up for upgrade at an MTN store today. Everywhere you go, MTN.
I'm Kagiso Rabada. This is the Standard Bank Forex Speed Track Challenge.
Standard Bank has asked the Proteas to help them demonstrate the incredible speed of the Shift Forex trading app.
Our customers are shopping on their phones, they're booking their travel on their phones. It made absolute sense to bring foreign exchange to their phones.
Kagiso will step onto the pressure sensor at the crease. This will trigger the trade on the Standard Bank Shift app. May the fastest win. It's confirmed. The Standard Bank Shift app lets you trade at speeds equal to that of South Africa's fastest bowlers. Because Standard Bank knows when it comes to Forex, time isn't money, speed is. Download Shift from the App Store and start trading right now.
Why choose supersonic fiber? Life is complicated, but getting fiber shouldn't be. Supersonic fiber is the simplest connection you will ever make. Signing up is easy. Our 5-step application process is not only free, but will also give you the exact speed required to ensure your family can browse, stream, game, and work with ease. Essentially, it's Internet U.0, designed around you and aimed at making your fiber experience hassle-free. Our on-site stream team will install your free Wi-Fi enabled router and connect all your devices to ensure that you are 100% up and running. They will also conduct a free Wi-Fi coverage assessment before leaving your home to ensure that your home has 100% coverage. The Supersonic app provides you with full control so that you can manage your account and create a package that suits you, giving you the freedom and control to upgrade or downgrade as and when you want. Our smart Wi-Fi app, powered by Plume, offers you 100% control of your Wi-Fi ecosystem. Kids spending too much time online? Limit their access. Granny needs to get on Facebook? Give her instant access. We give you total control of your entire home from anywhere and at any time of the day in the palm of your hand. All with no contracts, no nonsense, just internet. Go ahead, sign up today. It's the simplest, smartest connection you will ever make. Visit supersonic.co.za.
We're just about to kick off the second half of this clash between Helpmekaar and St. Albans College. Helpmekaar had the final word at the end of that first half. Not looking too shabby there, Tyron.
Well, you too, sir. Apparently all the ladies are requesting you get on this screen here. So hopefully we'll get some more ladies down to St. John's now that we've seen Lucky and what he's wearing today. And let's hope that the rugby as well continues to improve, because I can tell you now, this game, after 10 minutes, looked like it was going to be one way. Now, after 20 minutes, it was alive. And the last 10 minutes has been all over the show. So we see St. Albans running across there. There's Tino Kuwani is our number 6 at St. Albans. So we keep on throwing names around there. So we keep on mixing him up with everybody else. We said he was Luyanda Mpafa. We said he was Hugo, but he's actually Tino Kuwana. As we see, the kick hasn't gone far enough. And again, guys, Helpmekaar viewers, please forgive me, but I've played a lot of rugby against both these schools as a coach and as a player. And I'll tell you that the biggest thing that I believe as an outsider that St. Albans, Helpmekaar can fix is just sometimes they get a little bit complacent and they get a little bit ahead of themselves. And they just think that they not disrespect, but they take the opposition a little bit lightly. So these first 10 minutes here, if St. Albans can really show some intensity and some purpose, get over the line, I think we're going to have a hell of a game here.
Certainly lots of work to do. They are in a position to attack from anywhere, really, do Helpmekaar. Like I said, I'd like to see that winger Bezaidenhout cut back on the inside, as we see some comments coming through here. Great fight back from St. John's. Another one there from Labaskachni saying that St. Albans still standing their ground. Excellent game here on our hands. Looking forward to a great second half. Do get in touch with us. Where are you guys from Helpmekaar? Let's hear the support for the men just up the road from where we are now. Pretty much open ground advantage for the men of Helpmekaar, as we see a great scrum from Helpmekaar. Really powerful.
Helpmekaar definitely getting the advantage of that last scrum. But this is a good time to see the spirit between the two teams. So it's very easy to see good spirit in a team when they've just dominated the scrum. And how do you respond when you've just been dominated? So I would like to see some of the St. Albans Oaks high fives, slapping on backs, making sure the Oaks know that we're all in it together. We might have just got munched in the last scrum, but we're going to come back together the next scrum and look to do our own bit of munching, to borrow some phrases from schoolboys. As Seymour looks to feed. Better scrum here by St. Albans. Again, big power from Helpmekaar. Oh, it's a great run by the 8th man. Huge smashing on the fly off there. Well done by the St. Albans 8th man, Kean Turner. As Seymour looks to go, carries on open side. Muller with another good run in the middle there. Looks like St. Albans have been told to keep the ball in hand a little bit here. They go blind. Mokadima out wide. Dick puts it on his boots again. Straight through the winger's hands. Big chase by the left winger here. Looks like the replacement's on. Got a good turn of pace there. Whose ball is that? Whose ball is that? It's a hell of a good kick by Dick. And Helpmekaar seemed to have retained possession. Well done by not touching the ball before it went out there. But it looks like there's a new man on the left wing there. He's got some wheels on him, put some great pressure on the Helpmekaar boys. And let's see if they can follow that up with the next line out as Rico van der Merwe looks to get it in.
Pressure here on the defensive line out. Not too much space to work with there. I'm sure they'll want a couple of phases just to get the kicker in a better position to exit.
As we see our man Bezaidenhout screaming for the ball out to Waja, running it out of the 22. He looks to chip and chase. Peter collects and gets carried out. Bit concerning that that's the 6th time we've seen Bezaidenhout get the ball and he hasn't passed it, as we see some lovely ladies at St. John's watching the festival here. So really a great advertisement for South African rugby, as well as people in Joburg, beautiful people in Joburg. You know, everybody talks about Joburg and we think about this helter-skelter lifestyle, but you know, from a little bit of experience of traveling around the world, they're the greatest people in the world, the Joburg people. Such great hearts, passionate, bit fiery every now and then, but honest. As Helpmekaar look to get it out now. Looks like a reserve scrum off's on the field now. Andre de Toy Try scorer getting it out wide now. Van der Merwe gives it out. Oof, big knock on, big tackle. Good pressure by St Albans and a good attacking platform here by St Albans, Lucky.
Both teams, Tyron, just need to settle a bit. It's been a little bit sloppy from both sides. Obviously just coming after half-time. Need to get those engines going again. Need to get the systems going. They're failing just to get a couple of phases together. Both teams needing to build up. I think the first team to work on a couple of phases and keep that ball in hand certainly will dominate these first few minutes of the second half.
I agree 100%, Lucky. As we see some of the changes that have happened for Helpmekaar, it looks like they have the reserve scrum half on at the moment. His name's Adrian de Toy. And if we see any others, we will let you know. The referee is having a bit of trouble at scrum time there. I know the Helpmekaar boys are definitely looking to dominate this facet of the game. But if we look at how well St Albans were, how well they played their lineouts and how brilliantly organised they were, I can guarantee you that they've been working just as hard as on their scrums. So they'll be showing a lot of pride here. And it looks like they've set up a move here with all the backs flooding Channel 1 there. Oh, and the referee says that the St Albans boys have gone to ground. Breaks my heart. Unlucky. But good pressure by the Helpmekaar boys to force that penalty. Question, Lucky. At schoolboy rugby, when you are not allowed to push more than a metre, do you think that penalties should be given at scrum time? Or do you not think that should be a platform that's more of a setup for the futures in their life and leave that driving and, you know, almost breaking each other's necks till they get to club rugby?
It's a difficult one. Obviously, the not pushing more than a metre is more from a safety perspective. But it is unfortunate, particularly when you do have a dominant scrum and a dominant forward pack, especially when you are looking for that tight head or you are looking for that penalty. 100%. So depending on which side of the fence you sit on, those are the permutations, yeah.
As we see, a massive maul by Helpmekaar. They've taken it 20 metres. They're just outside St Albans 22. Puertas gets it out there. Van der Merwe swings it wide. Neerman is a call. But I don't think he'll pass. And I might be right. he gets dragged out to touch. It's great defense again by St Albans. You know, the one thing I love seeing in South Africa at the moment is the diversity of a lot of our teams. There's such great diversity for boys from different cultures, and I'll tell you from my own experience, those guys have the greatest heart. Those teams, they fight for each other till the death. No disrespect to everybody that's from the same corner of the world. However, we're in Joburg, we're in South Africa. It's great to see such diversity, and the tackles that are coming in by the boys from St Albans, it's ferocious at the moment.
Certainly leaving it all out on the field, aren't they, Tyron, as we see a bit of a book from the
yes, definitely
booker there from St Albans. It will be a free kick here.
It just makes me sad sometimes when those technical errors are made by schoolboys at lineouts. You know, it just shows that the pressure that might have, and they've been brilliant at their lineouts. So it just shows first defensive line in their 22 and they've made the mistake.
Good attacking platform here for Helpmekaar. As we see a little wrap around there. Comes now for the fly half. So too the winger getting involved. Coming on the outside there. Wonderful crunching tackle from St Albans. Man meets man and ball. Fantastic there by the fullback, Somila. Timed that perfectly, did he.
And he was fired up off that tackle. We just spoke about how much the guys want to tackle for each other. And wow, thank you for proving me right, young man, because that is a big hit. And I tell you now, he's going to think again before he wants to run at you. As we see Kelo with the feed to the back again. Brilliant line out. Well executed. Muller, straight run. Oh, big hit. Well done by Muller over the advantage line. Seymour, now he goes blind. Dick's looking to kick again. No, he doesn't. Show and go, but he takes it himself. Stevenson got a counter ruck, boys. Well done. Well done. Helpmekaar again offsides. Good to see that the St Albans boys looking to run it out of their 22 at the moment, or just outside their half, and not putting it on the boot, because we have seen that Dick's like to kick it, but they looked for the other option, and if he had gotten his pass away, Somila Sigenu might have been away.
Couple of decisions going in favour of St Albans as we see another bustling run there on the highlights reel. Did really well. That rush defence, never retreating, was that winger from Helpmekaar, affording them that penalty. couple of decisions going the way of St. Albans, unfortunately, on the wrong side of the half.
Yes,
So
sir.
let's hope that they use this penalty here, as we see a whole string of changes, 5 changes coming on for Helpmekaar. We'll get confirmation of names and numbers in a short while for you to see who's made their way onto the park.
Looks like number 7 has come on for Helpmekaar. Number 7 for Helpmekaar is Ruan Nokia. And I think they are also employing a rolling subs, I think, this festival, which makes a lot more sense. Good line out again. Let the kids play. And Kelo gets it out to Mokadima. Really impressed me, this young man. He's very organised. He's been good on defence and attack. He's a massive counter ruck again by Helpmekaar. And the referee says that they went in from the side. So Normans went from the side trying to keep their ball. And over the years watching Helpmekaar, that's one thing I can guarantee you. If you can match them at ruck time, you got a 60% chance of winning that game.
Certainly, we just spoke now about decisions going in the favour of St. Albans. Unfortunately, on the wrong side of the field, they get an opportunity inside the 10 metre of the opposition, and they're right back in their own 22. They really do need to make sure that they get into the opposition 22. Otherwise, it's going to be a long second half.
It's going to be a long second half, Lucky, and exactly what you're saying about when they get down there, they've been so effective. So why not just get down there? And I've been very impressed that they want to run it. But I'm not upset when you see kicks like that at all, because they want to run it all the time. We have to have a good chase, good kick, and you can put them under pressure on the halfway line here. Big hit, well done there. Dick. Peter gets a hand on it. Good tackle here by the number 10 coming across Mokadima. Bazayno keeps it in. Well done there. So almost putting them under big pressure, and Helpmekaar find themselves just inside their half. So number 7, Nokia, takes it up. The new fresh legs getting tackled on the halfway line. So Norman's getting called to get back behind the line. Good line speed again. The lock was showing some good skills, getting out to the fullback. Great straight running by the number 12. And the referee said forward pass. Wow, assistant referee has called that, so referee's trusted his man. But wow, that was a lovely bit of play. And Divan Esthuizen with his first touch that I've seen. Oh, he's just come on the field. Divan Esthuizen with a straight running. You can see they've been keeping this guy on the side of the field. Yeah, he looks like a machine here. Now, I wish that people from around the world, especially some of the clubs over in England and Australia and New Zealand or whatever, were watching some of these games, because our boys are such amazing human specimens. I'm sorry, the South African boys are the biggest, and most skillful, speedy guys around that I've ever seen. And I just wish that the progression from schoolboy to club rugby and to provincialism was a lot easier for them, so we could see a lot more of them on TV.
Certainly, and a lot of careers made from these festivals. All of these players getting spotted, scouts everywhere. Wonderful bustling run and a great regather. Attempted a chicken wing, goes back, says the referee. Options on this near side. Peters on the ball and again fumbles it.
Unlucky there. It looked like Somila. I'm not trying to save Peter's backside there, but Somila gave him a bit of a tough pass there. He could have caught it, but very impressed with this Kian Turner. He picks up at the back of a scrum, and you're just checking his face. He's just giving it everything. And away he goes, And unlucky for St. Albans not to keep that ball in hand. But again, it just shows you exactly what you're saying, Lucky. When they get into that final third, they're dangerous. They're dangerous. Scrum time, Helpmekaar ball. Would love to see a tight head now just to make it a game. Or let's see the Helpmekaar boys run it out of their half, because I know with their big boys coming on now, they would have a lot of confidence. Their 7-point lead in their minds is 14. And the way everybody's lined up here, I think they're going to run it out here.
Solid scrum from Helpmekaar.
And Watney says, what do you know? I'm kicking this thing for Divan Esthuizen, and he's chasing it. Was a planned kick that, Lucky.
Was a great execution of the kick. Good get out of the jail card. And immediately we see Helpmekaar out of their own half again.
It's a lovely day. School holidays for all the private schools here in Johannesburg. The long weekend allows all the government schoolboys and girls to be here as well. So come down to St. John's if you're not doing anything. Come and flood this place. Come and take advantage of this wonderful school and these magnificent facilities. And enjoy some of our number one sport for me in South Africa. The sport is a fantastic unifier. You see all the boys from different cultures here geeing each other up, as we see Mogadima from the St. Alban side talking to his backs, saying, boys, we're still in this. Isaac Kelo looking to feed on the halfway line. They've been going mainly to Reese Fulford, number 4. In the line now, will they go to him again? Great steal there, Lucky.
Wonderful stuff there by Helpmekaar. They're looking really energetic, aren't they? As we see some great pressure from St. Albans, forcing that knock on. Let's see if they're able to capitalize. Options both right and left.
Very scrappy by Seymour at the back there. He says that he was interfered with. The referee says no, it was a knock on by Helpmekaar. Let's take the knock. Scrum time for St. Albans over here. The knock coming from Scudder, the try scorer. Maybe he's felt like he's done his bit for the day. He's looking for a substitution. I know how these schoolboys think. Second day into a festival. They want to be fresh for Monday. If you were the St. Albans fly-off now, Mogadima, he's having a word. You're a schoolboy coach. You know these boys. You know, you read schoolboys as well, Lucky. What do you think they're planning here as the fullback runs across to the far side?
I'd really like to exploit this short side if I was a St. Albans. Bezeda Note hasn't been the best in terms of his defense. He's really been isolated, and Helpmekaar haven't given numbers off to their short side.
As Mogadima gets it out behind the back, Dick's got it on his boot now, straight at Esthuizen. Divine Esthuizen, the big man, he's not kicking anything. Who's going to stop him? Dick, it's a good ankle tap, but he's still going. Muller now brings him down. It's a 20, 30 meter run by Esthuizen.
It's a great net gain.
As Nokia now takes it up. Looks like they've brought on 3 blonde ginger freaks coming on the field, smashing oaks all over the show here. Number 23, Andre de Toy, the third of them. The backhand pass into Watney, straight up the middle of the field. Here he goes again, Van der Merwe, shouting at his Divan Esthuizen at 12. Another Van der Merwe now knocks it on in the middle of the field, and St. Albans get a bit of reprieve. Can they take advantage here, Lucky? Because I can tell you now, if St. Albans go on to win this game, this will be a game of about 10 missed chances from Helpmekaar, purely because of poor handling.
Certainly, we see again in those highlights, good counter-attacking opportunity. Obviously, fresh legs like you spoke about is at number 12, Divan. Good net gain of about 30 meters. I'd have liked to see him keep the ball up and offload, as you see here. Did go to ground, never looking for that offload. He did have support runners to his right-hand side, but again, good scrambling defense there by St. Albans. Let's see now if they can get out of their own half.
I always like to say it's a difference between a good player and a great player. A good player understands that he's big and he can smash people and he can go through 1 or 2 tackles. A great player knows that once he's gone through those 1 and 2 tackles, more defenders are running at him, creating more space for the guys on his outside. And all you got to do is look for that offload. You know, and sometimes you don't go and score the try, but at the end of the day, your team gets a W, you're the hero every single time. Seymour looking to give it here. He hasn't had a terrible game, Seymour. You know, it's very difficult. English boys' schools coming up against these Afrikaans boys at scrum off. For me, they're brilliant at scrum off. As we see Seymour getting out to Mogadima, puts it on the boot for Peter to chase. Good kick there. Fullback coming across under pressure. Not really, but he puts a good return. And a hell of an angle. Wow, wow, wow. What a kick by the young fullback, Joshua Jooste, I think it is. Magnificent kick by the young man. Joshua Jooste is not the biggest built guy, but you can show you why he's picked. Very educated boot there.
Wonderful boot, and again you can see from obviously the coaching staff, the indication from there is get right back into their half, put them right back under pressure again. As you saw, they didn't even have an opportunity to get on their own half, did St. Albans, and they put them right under pressure again.
But in saying that, okay, hold on, let's have a look at this line out. Kelu gets it in. First time they've had a poor lift, and somehow they still win it back. Muller runs it up. Can St. Albans get themselves out of this danger area? Mogadima, good responsibility, young man, as he kicks it down towards us here on the halfway line. Great responsibility. Again, I'm very impressed with this young fly-off. His forwards haven't been going forward all day, but he hasn't gone backwards. I think he's been brilliant.
Absolutely solid display by him, but he's desperate for the support from his teammates.
Would love to see the forwards now man up here for St. Albans as Helpmekaar have another great attacking opportunity here. Looks like Jean Slub is preparing to get it. The try scorer, well done, great steal, but somehow Ruan Nokia, who's come on at flank, is at hooker, and he's been tackled out by Muller. Well done by St. Albans.
At the halfway stage of the second half, no points scored in the second half. All of it done in the first half. 21 points. Helpmekaar lead to St. Albans. Great fight back. No real team in the second half. Really getting a couple of phases together. Lots of potential. Lots of insights we've seen from both these sides. But just need that final phase to go.
Hugo, the try scorer, with the line-out winners. We go Muller with another strong run. Nokia does well to make the tackle. Very strong run by Muller. Seymour gets it out to Mokadima again. He's carried it, but he's
no
found
chases.
a well-timed kick. Oh! And we'll take it. It's a hell of a good kick by Mokadima. No chases. Peters let him down.
Knock on first, Tyron. So it'll be interesting to see what the referee calls.
Should be a
I
knock
think
on
with the
first by
new rules,
Bazano,
you do have an option of the line out or the scrum. I stand to be corrected, but he did knock on the ball before it came out. So I'm sure referee will give option to
St. Albans.
the captain of St. Albans. And line out is the final call.
And it looks like they got a four-man line-out going on here. Another good win there by the line-out boys. Very impressed with the St. Albans line-out so far. Helpmekaar coming straight through the middle, cancelling out that maul as Dick collects at first receiver. Good strong run by Dick. Hell of a strong run by that young man. Seymour looking to get it out again. Hugo lining up. Kelo on his outside. Hugo with the one-man run. Great defense again by Helpmekaar, and they're looking to do what they traditionally do. They want to hold them up because they believe they're stronger always. Is it a maul? It's a maul. Well done to Helpmekaar.
Excellent defense there by Helpmekaar. 3 men tackling there, kept him up on his feet. Good appreciation for the laws. Once they knew it was a maul, dive all over it and get the ball back.
Now, lucky, I was never the biggest guy on the rugby field, but I had to use my brains. And when you see that that's happening all the time, surely we've got to make sure that there's no one-off runners allowed in Channel 1. No one-off runners allowed in Channel 1 because you're just getting isolated.
True, but also St. Albans should have noted that every time they're running the ball, what Helpmekaar is doing is bunching up into the center so they can hit those tackles there. Get the ball out wider there. Surely you've got to have a two skip loop with the
maybe
players.
a skip loop.
Open up the wingers. I mean, if you see there the winger from St. Albans, his shorts are clean. He's hardly touched the ball because they're struggling to get that ball to him.
And he's got pace. He looks like
Plenty
he's got a lot
of pace.
of toe.
You saw him in that chaser.
Definitely. As we see Helpmekaar looking to clear it. They want to run it now. Showing a lot of confidence is Scudder. Running 10, 15 meters. Jesus, bashing people off. Running out of their 22 again. And then putting it on the boot once they've carried it out of their 22. Forcing St. Albans to try and carry it. Oh, huge pressure. As our man Bezadenote. Will he get there? He shrugged off two. Bezadenote over for the try. And it's so sad to see St. Albans go down like that. Pressurized kick from the number 23, Adrian Detoy, on Somila Singenu. Christian Bezadenote putting pressure on him. Collecting and fending off two to go all the way.
First points of the second half go in favor of Helpmekaar. Christian Bezadenote finally gets the ball and finally cuts back on the inside. Great strength shown by him not to go to ground easily. Fends off 2 players and gives his team 5 points.
And again, shows how little we know up in the commentary box here. I was saying so much about the confidence of Helpmekaar might have led to their downfall, but fortune favors the brave. No guts, no glory. And we see Scudder breaking from inside their 22 with the scrum, from the scrum. The box kick coming from there. Pressure from Bezadenote on Somila. And the try being scored. It's an 80-meter try that. And really, really will do. St. Albans will show incredible character. And incredible guts and heart. Even just to score next. Because schoolboys normally 14 points down. Like you said early in the game. They don't show a lot of heart and guts to come back. And I've been pretty impressed with the St. Albans pack second half. I really hope they can finish on a high note. As we see number 14, Sebastian Watney, sliding it through the middle there in the box. Adds the extra 2, 28-14 to Helpmekaar. You know, lucky with 10 minutes to go here. I don't see St. Albans being able to come back here, but you know, maybe with your positive thoughts and views over here, might be able to create a bit of an energy, and everything is energy. Energy never dies. We never know what might happen. Can we see a comeback from St. Albans, Lucky?
Certainly so. They do have the skill. I'd like to see them employ that back line there. Peters has been a strong player there. Reserve winger that's come on has also showed some hope. So if they can get through a couple of phases and get that ball on the outside. For St. Albans, it's a management and a territory game now.
Yes, sir.
Helpmekaar.
Can he make up for his earlier error as he puts it on the boots and he chases after it? I really love that boy's attitude today. He's been really unlucky with that mistake as he's made another big hit. Well done by that boy. But the pass has been given away. And away goes to number 14. Esterhuizen now looks back for the number 14. Great pass on the top. Peter with the big hit to Brazilian. Try time. Unbelievable interplay by Helpmekaar. I've been so busy praising the St. Albans boys. I've missed Sebastian Watney, who's played brilliantly to give it back to Divan Esterhuizen, who's then flicked it back over the top, back to Watney, and Watney back inside to Brazilian. I remember commentating Brazilian last year, scoring tries for fun. Good to see that he's got the common habit happening this year.
Absolutely fantastic. Great interplay by Helpmekaar. You saw there. Lovely handling skills. They play a little bit of hot potato as we see here. Great gather. Attacks the line. What's important here, Tyron, if you look, is all of the players, they draw a defender before they give the ball. Watch here. They draw, pass the ball. They draw, pass the ball.
Yes,
that's a fantastic appreciation for the laws. And again, like you said, just because you're the biggest guy doesn't mean you need to bash everybody over. Here comes a skill and here comes a good mindset to draw the players and give on. Wonderful team try.
I'm so glad you mentioned Esterhuizen there. He was brilliant. He drew two defenders on him, got the pass back over to Watney, and Watney to his wing partner. And Watney's been all over the show as well. He's been brilliant. I think he's actually moved to fullback second half because I don't know if he'd have been allowed to be coming across this left-hand side all the time. As he looks to add it, and can he do something wrong today? He is human. He makes a mistake, probably his first of the day, and he's not able to add the points. But this game at the moment, 33-14, I think might have just gotten away from St. Albans, sir.
Comfortable lead now for Helpmekaar. St. Albans will be ruining those opportunities that they let go awry. They've been defending quite a lot in this game, not really been given an opportunity to attack. St. Albans, which hasn't made it easier. It's difficult to defend for 10 minutes and then try and make your way up the field. So credit to the Helpmekaar team for putting them under consistent pressure.
And definitely no pressure stopping here from Helpmekaar. They are relentless. They just keep coming. They want to run it from everywhere now, and also the speed in which they're running around. As I say it, they start holding the ball on a bit too long, and the referee says, they are holding on. St. Albans penalty. Can they do something with this? Line-out's been their strength the whole game. Lucky definitely the right option here going for the line-out, but they mauled them over once. Do go for the maul again. Great kick.
Well, after such a fantastic kick from your fly half, it'll be sacrilege not to maul it over. I'd like to see them suck in a couple of the Helpmekaar guys and then release those backs.
I would love that. Let's see that happen, because especially once you've already mauled them over. So that every Helpmekaar forward's thinking, okay, the maul's coming. So you line up, you set up, you start mauling, you suck them in, and you give. Kelo, another good feed. Muller, tower of strength today. The maul set up. Helpmekaar adding numbers. But St. Albans still pushing forward. Getting closer and closer to the line. Have they been pulled down? No, says the referee. Seymour looking to get it out. He gets it out. Good strong run and game by the 8th man. Or I think that's Dick, the number 12, who's had a very good game. Tackles formed, which means Rack, let it go. Blindside, Mokadima out wide. Try time, get over! Kian Turner showing his power. He's saying how good he's been. For me, Kian Turner, Muller, Reese Fulford have been brilliant in the pack. Our boy Tino Kuwana was having a fantastic first half. Since we've got his name right, he's been a bit quiet second half. And Kian Turner going over for the try. Brilliant. He's had a couple of strong runs in the back of the scrum. They went blind there. Mokadima again calling the play, switch of play, going back blind, showing beautiful hands and putting the man away for the try. Boom.
You know, I guess it's a bittersweet moment. Third time they've been in the opposition red zone, and third time coming away with points here. So it's been one of those stories where we should have been there a little bit more often. Having said that, it's good to see a team with such a high success rate of them being inside an opposition 22.
And then also thinking about Helpmekaar. So when we look at the standards of South African rugby, you got your tiers. You got your top 10, you got your 10 to 20, you got your 20 to 30, 30 to 40. In my opinion, Helpmekaar, St. Albans are somewhere between 30 and 40. Helpmekaar are somewhere between 1 and 20. So would it not be your concern as a coach that this opposition school that has had no pressure on them has got down into your 22 3 times and scored without even trying?
Certainly is a concern. However, it is day 2 of the tournament. Obviously, coaches trying a couple of combinations. No excuse for them to be so laxy-daisy in terms of their defense. But perhaps me playing with somebody I'm not used to playing. It's still early in the season. If we're being fair, a lot of these teams only 3, 4, 5 games at that into it. So plenty always to work on. But obviously, it will be something that the coaches will take note of to work on.
And the thing is, when you still got a 14-point lead, when all those things are happening, you can't be too upset. As we see, a knock-on by St. Albans trying to get the ball back from the Helpmekaar boys. Another scrum to the Helpmekaar boys in the middle of the field. Van Space screaming at the guys from outside centre there. No, why aren't they picking up their energies? Why aren't they doing things? With silly mistakes. They want to go score another try here. With 4 minutes to go, it just shows how hungry they are. As Adolf Chippy says, helpies. Good hands.
I'm sure he's reverting to that try from a little bit earlier on, the combination of the back. It certainly was scintillating hands, as we see another comment coming from Kyle Walker saying proper rugby this, coming from St. Albans.
Murray looking to get it out. Last move of the game. Is he going to allow the game to play? No, knock on. That's scrum time, and that is the game. As we call this game here, Helpmekaar 33, St. Albans 19. Lucky, it has been an absolute honour and privilege calling this game with you. I hope you'll get your face on the screen a lot more, get some more babes down here to come watch some rugby. And I hope you have a wonderful day, sir.
Certainly has been a wonderful game. A lot of the game done in the first half by Helpmekaar, scintillating from their backs. From St. Albans, positive start from Simon Muller. He really was someone to look out for, bashing it over in front there. That fly half was very impressive as well. Tabang Mukhadima, and so too supported by the wingers there in terms of Sumila, the fullback, as well as Peters. From the Helpmekaar team, fantastic display to see there. Really, really looking good. John Slabbert had a great game, and so did Ariane Dutoy. It's been a wonderful game here.
Last thing, who's your man of the match? Christian Bezeda, no, it's mine.
Christian Bezeda, no, fair enough. I can't argue with that. He certainly did give quite a helpful performance. It ends here at the St. John's College Rugby Easter Festival, brought to you by Standard Bank. 33 points to Helpmekaar versus the 19 points of St. Albans. From my co-commentator Taran Peters and myself, Lucky Letsabo. Cheers for now.
That's why. How are you? And one Thank you.
If it's a neutral linesman, you can't, but I can't. That's why I said the captain to have a chat to them after the first try.